Happy Mardi Gras, and welcome to another episode of Tales from the Parade Route. Today we have another special honor. It's always exciting for us when we get to interview crews when they're, just getting off the ground. I guess that this will be their first ride. Ladies and gentlemen, the crew, the Mystic Krewe of music. Good afternoon. How are y'all doing?
Doing well, thank you.
So, tell us a little bit of the origin story of the crew. How'd y'all come to be?
Well, we started in July. We got together in July of last year, and we all into the Mardi Gras settings. I was a captain one time, maybe about 2 years before I actually started this crew here, and I thought about all the talent that I knew and have with other crews, and helping, supporting them, and put their crews together. I thought about I can do my own thing, so I branched out and got some friends of mine and some people that I know that's in the business, and we talked, and I told them my plans, and they was ready to push forward with me. So here we are. This is our first year to roll.
All
So
right.
going from forming in July to rolling in just a
Rolling
couple of months.
in February. Yes.
You
Yes.
got a good pair of helping hands.
Yeah, it's a lot of work that we have going, but yeah, everybody putting their hands in to kind of like make this happen. Yes. Yeah.
So what day are y'all riding on for starters?
We're riding February the 5th, which is a Monday night at 6:30 p.m. on the Westbank in Marrero.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all are officially filling up the week leading up to Mardi Gras.
Yes, yes,
You
sir.
know that for the longest time, that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or that Monday, Tuesday was kind of empty, and then 2 or 3 years ago, the Culinary Queen
Queen.
started on that Tuesday.
Yes.
So now y'all are filling out that.
Yeah, we starting Monday.
And also something else that we mentioned it when we were talking with Nandi. Something that's really cool is that y'all are sticking with that West Bank route. That,
Right. Yeah, that's where we are right
for-
now. Yeah.
For years, there was that. I hate to call it this, but a decline in the number of crews that were riding over there on the West Bank.
Yeah.
And when I was growing up, I remember there being, it feels like a dozen, probably close to 20 of them that were all on that same day, or that same route or what have you.
Right.
And so y'all bringing it back is really cool.
Yeah, we looking forward to it. It's a lot. We kind of trying to get an extension on it to kind of like make it just a little longer from what they have it. So they haven't came back to us as of yet, but we're looking forward to it. We
It sounded like they were adjusting it slightly. No?
just at the
Yeah.
end of it.
Okay.
Instead of ending where at the Mac Park, they're trying to go to the very end of Batteria down that area there. So maybe like maybe another mile and a half, something in that area.
So that means it's a nice wide road. And all
Yeah.
that, so
Yeah, but we wanted it in the middle of the parade to kind of like stretch it in that area and then let us go to the end. Yeah. So, yeah, a little
It'll
fun.
still get you another extra little few blocks.
Yeah, yeah, just a little more fun, make you go spend more money.
So, Mystic Krewe music, I assume you all have a music background and you don't play triangle.
Yeah, yeah, I'm a musician. I've been playing music, organ, for almost 35 years. Pretty much all my life I've been in music, church and whatnot, do jazz fest and all that kind of stuff there. But I thought about it, I was like, by me being in the music field, that I kind of like put a title to have music in it. So that's when we came up with the name of the crew, Mystic Krewe of Music.
How are you forming a parade around that kind of, running theme? I'm assuming you're going to deal with a lot of the local marching bands because really you have a great pick at there.
Right, we are. We looking at the dance groups as well. The marching groups. Not too many hearse groups as of yet. I'm still debating on that area. But we're looking to have a lot of music. Like I told my float lieutenants, we definitely want to have all of our floats with music on it. because of our theme. I mean, because of our title of our crew and all. So we want music through the whole parade.
Like
You know.
live or?
Well, no, on the floats, they're riding the float. They're gonna have we pushing for them to have DJs.
Okay.
You know, even with the bands and all, we gotta have so many bands to participate and the dance groups as well. So it's just gonna be music and throwing at the same time through the whole route, you know. So that's what we're looking at. Like I told them, buy a lot because we don't want to run out. You know, so that's what we are with it.
It's tough on everybody's first ride, especially new route, because
Yeah,
you don't know, either you're gonna end up with a ton or you're gonna be out halfway through.
yeah. But the majority of them is from the West Bank, and they kind of like know the route. You know, they drive to every day pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But just to ride on the float that take them maybe about 2 little miles, or you know, through the route and stopping here and there. You know, I don't know that part, but you know, we looking forward to it. Definitely, we are. You know, it's a lot of work we're putting into it, and you know, we're definitely looking forward to it.
So, speaking of throws, you know, I know one of the things that really has become synonymous with a lot of the crews is a signature throw. Do y'all have a signature throw that?
Yes, we do. We have a signature throw that we ordered. It's a round medallion, and they on the edge of the collar. On the band is light up in this area, and they have a title of our crew name on it. Also on the theme. Another thing that we're looking at that we presented is we have a pillow that we're going. Pretty much the captain is going to be throwing pretty much from his float there. Going to be one of the signature throws for him. That it's going to have a pillow that have music wrote all over it. You know, decorated into it and whatnot and all. And people are like, why are you using the pillow? And I just want people to just lay their head in the music and just kind of like, you know, relax in it and whatnot. So that's my motto of that there. We do have some other little items that we have that it was we have some towels that we have with music notes and stuff on it and whatnot.
Okay.
We're gonna have, you know, you can use it.
Plus stuff animal, music notes.
Yeah, the music notes and stuff like that. We got purses that we're gonna have with. Gonna have some of our announcements on it as well. That one of our crew members designed as well. So we got a few things, but it's not a whole lot of. I didn't want to go too far into the light up stuff because you know a night parade is very expensive to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where you can just go to the daytime, you can just take something that them children caught last year and just throw it, and, you know, be done with it. But lighting is a whole lot more. And you know, we're trying to encourage our members to buy a whole lot of light up stuff since we at night. And you know, even with our signature stuff that we have, you know, we're trying to get that. But I didn't want to go too deep into buying it because I didn't want to be stuck with it at the end, which you have to put a year on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you still don't want to have all that just sitting. And you know them. Yeah, you know, some of that stuff's kind of like lasts so long, and then when you turn it on, the blanket ain't working for about, you know, at all. So.
Yeah, plus I'm sure you've realized by now, like running a parade is not a cash cow.
Nah.
Nobody's cash rich on
Exactly.
a parade to have that money.
Totally extra money that you ain't gonna have, or you gotta get from somewhere, you know. So it's So that's where we are with that.
So have y'all named a theme yet?
We have our theme. We having our cookout on the 21st of October, and we'll actually be announcing our theme of our parade, and we'll be presenting the information to for our ball, and you know, all of our information there. We'll be revealing all that on the 21st of October.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like making it exciting at the cookout, you know, and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like going that area there. So yeah, that's what we're looking at doing there.
So one thing that I noticed, you know, Facebook stalking and, you know, social media stalking the crew, you know, I saw that a few weeks ago y'all had some sort of an event, and I mean, it looked like y'all had a room full of people.
Oh, Western
So,
party.
yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, it was so nice. It was like that was our second event that we had. We had our white party in June, and the Western party that we have. And I'm not too much into Western. I was like, okay, that's what y'all want to do. Let's try it.
Yeah.
But when I tell you, it was so nice. I mean, after all, you know, I really enjoyed myself. You know, and I think the people did. It wasn't like, it was packed, crowded, full. But it was like, it wasn't people just standing against the wall and the stuff. It was just like a laid back family oriented that we had that night. And everybody had a good time that night. Yeah. So we're looking forward to the participation for the other events that we have as well, especially our parade. We're gonna be pushing that to make sure you're on the street for the parade. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because you don't want to miss this one either. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're excited about all of it.
Parade, is it men only, ladies,
Yes,
whole
it's,
families?
yes, man, men and lady. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, we accepting everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
What's y'all's membership looking like right now?
Right now we're looking at about 250.
Okay,
in that
that's a
area
good
there.
number.
Yeah, we went over our list today after I got with my float builder and whatnot and did all the floats and all. So we got about a total of 19 floats to roll.
Okay.
We got one float on standby with one of the lieutenants talking about still getting that. But yeah, we're looking at about 19, 20 floats to hit the street.
That's good.
Wow, that's an
Yeah.
that's
To start for our
yeah,
first
that's
year.
a great inaugurational parade. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. So we're looking forward to it.
So have y'all announced y'all's royalty yet?
We have. We did it in June. We have our king and queen, and we did it at the all-white party. We made all that into one, where we had to keep having all these different parties. So it was
Yeah.
like just have it all into one, announce them so they can enjoy themselves and won't have to keep waiting until they're announced and whatnot. And I didn't want to go through the whole year without them, having fun and enjoying the whole little
Right.
reign that they have. So we got that out of the way in June. So yes, they have been announced, and they're looking forward to it as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Who are they?
We have Mr. Raymond Brown and Deonka Cole Brown.
Okay.
They're from the West Bank, and I know them through my mom and her mom, and my mom was like sisters. And we just kind of like talked and communicated, and I like brought it to attention what we was doing and whatnot. And I told them think about it. We had other people. I think we had about 4 or 5 people lined up that we spoke with, and we was like, okay, can you do this year, or you want to do the following year? And one like, I think I'm gonna do this year, and they came back, I can't do this year, so I wanted to go on to the next person in mind, and she was like, okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
So they're doing a great job, and I tell you, they're pushing it. They're participating in other events. Going the whole little lieutenant group. When they go out, they go out. They show up. They there. Put it that way. Now they putting some money up. But it looks wonderful. It's like I'm excited when I see them because it's like they're always together. You know what I'm saying? And they say 7:45, they there at 7:45. They gonna go in at 7:50. They going in there. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of stuff is really on cue with me. So I really love what they're doing too as well.
I like when you start seeing all these coronations and groups are sending like contingencies in, and you get to meet all the new,
Right,
It's
right.
their year to reign, so it's nice to meet them outside of just waving at them on the float.
Right. Yeah. I would love to get them over here. Y'all interview and talk with them and all. They love doing
Yeah,
it. You know what I'm saying? They love talking to. You know what I'm saying? But they love what they're doing. They're excited about it. They're very excited about it.
So I know one of the things that a lot of the crews are just as passionate about, besides the parade, is often community service. Do y'all have some community service projects that y'all are
We are.
working in the community right now?
We do. We have a trunk and
A
treat
trunk or treat.
Okay.
that's
It's
coming up.
on the 27th of October
Okay.
over on the West Bank in Marrero at 1951 Battery Boulevard at the Labrie's Food Mart. Over in
Okay.
that parking lot over there from 6 to 8 p.m.
Okay. Yeah, and trunk or treats are, I'm in the, besides being in a Mardi Gras crew, I'm also in the Lions, and I know that a lot of the members of my club are really passionate about the trunk or treat. Not only the opportunity to give the kids a safe place to go
Right.
trick or treating, but the opportunity to see, almost like that, like a block party, to where you got
Right. Yeah.
people
Yeah.
from the neighborhoods around that area
Mm-hmm.
who are all coming out to celebrate, and you get to see all the the creative costumes too, which
Right.
is
Right.
always real fun.
Yeah, and I think the kids gonna enjoy it. We like I said, we didn't got together where we can kind of like satisfy our adults with the parties and all. Like I told them, we have a royal court, a whole from the king, queen, the maids, the junior maids, and we got a whole court. So I told them, I said, now it's okay. We didn't had our two parties, for us adults. I said, now we need to entertain our young people, and that's when this young man here set up something for us to do the trunk or treat at his facility, and we took our young people out to the bowling. We went bowling. Some of the adults, my board members, we all went and went bowling with them. We had a set where the board member was going against them, and when I tell you it was an experience, because they jumped and felt all over the floor, and here we looking at them like I ain't getting on. You know what I'm saying? They sliding on. So it was a good thing. Because they needed that as well. Because they felt, I ain't gonna say they felt, but I felt as if they felt left out. So, we wanted to do something with them. And we got some other activities we're going to pull up with them, around the Christmas holiday before, and while they out for Thanksgiving, take them to go see, what is that? You ride in the trailer in the hearse and the animals be sticking their head in there to eat. What they call it?
The global
I want to do that too. So I'm going to encourage the parents to let them kids come. Yeah. So, that's a desire I want to do. I'm like, man, that looked like fun on TV, you know what I'm saying? So that's something I want to do, so I'm going to kind of like encourage the parents to let the kids go too. So that'd be an outing for them as well, to kind of like go and do that kind of stuff,
So you mentioned your court. Are y'all doing a ball?
Yes, our ball is scheduled for January the 13th. All of that is going to be revealed to our members and all on the 21st of this month at our cookout.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is actually the 13th, I'm sorry, at 8 o'clock that night. So we'll have a whole presentation, and then after the presentation, they'll part
Okay, so it'll be a tableau ball.
Yes.
To present the court and all, and then let the good times begin,
There you go. Yep, from there, it's time to roll now.
Y'all have any, public events? Events that the public outside of the crew can attend?
Yes, we had a event that we had at Woodmere Cafe, where we had the Saints game was on, and we opened it up to the public, and we had that and came in and you watched the game and had food and whatnot and all that kind of stuff there. And like I say again, our cookout is on the 21st. We're gonna be opening that up as well. So if y'all not busy on the 21st, y'all more than welcome. Buy you Sunday. Yeah. So we'll definitely send y'all an invite as well, to that. And you'll see more of our people. The King and Queen, her court, and our kids and all of them will be there and all. So we'll have everybody there.
Okay.
We tend to do a lot of that stuff because we go to just about every parade. But now we're getting to know everybody.
Exactly.
I feel like we're watching our friends through a parade, what I mean?
Right.
It's doing this interview kind of thing has really changed my feeling about Mardi Gras. It feels like a smaller community,
Right.
To me, it's just more fun.
Right. Now you can get to call us by our name. Henry!
There's almost no dancer that walks by that won't know somebody.
Right, exactly. Yeah, the people on side are like, you know them too? Yeah, man, I know everybody coming through here.
We went to, what was it, Nefertiti last year? Everybody that rode by, like, hey, I know the guy across the street. Who the hell are you guys?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yes, exactly. So y'all have your shirts on as well when y'all go to these parades?
We just got these, actually.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, but a lot of them will recognize us from Facebook posts and whatnot.
Okay, and that's a good thing that y'all doing as well. He introduced me to it. He had mentioned to me about it. I'm on Facebook a lot, but I don't just run through it. I kind of like stay in my little area and go by certain areas and stuff like that. But he had mentioned it to me. I was like, okay, set it up. Send me the information. That's when I reached out to you all, and I was like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah, it's always exciting to us to get the opportunity to interview, not just Krewes, but even more special for us, Krewes that are just starting out.
Right.
To hear that introduction story, So how can people follow y'all online?
We have a Facebook page, we have a website, and they have Instagram.
Okay.
And then we got a lot of people that's in the crew. They talk a lot, and they just putting all the information out
Yeah.
as well too. So with Facebook and Instagram and all them other people don't get, we got people that's gonna talk to run their mouth and make it happen.
No way in the world y'all gonna have her turn out to be one of like the secret society type.
Oh no.
Couldn't pull it off. Huh?
No. And I tell them, I say, spread the word. Make sure y'all spread the word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, it's just like they always say, almost the best way to advertise a business or an organization is word of mouth.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, most
And
definitely.
to have members that are passionate, that so passionate about the crew that they're when they're going to a get together outside of the crew or a bar or a restaurant or what have you, that they're naturally one of the first things that comes up in the conversation is, let me tell you about Mystic Krewe music.
Right.
And that's really special.
Right. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So I really thank y'all for coming on. And I look forward to seeing y'all roll. Again, it's so exciting for us that we're seeing that growth of parading again over on the West Bank, and every crew that we're talking to, it seems like they've got a great group of people who are ready to parade, and that it's all of them seem to be healthy. It's not like we're hoping that we're gonna get 100 people to ride.
Right,
It's like everybody that we're talking with is like, yeah, we got 250, we got 300 people, we got healthy numbers, numbers.
Right.
So it makes it so much more exciting to see a parade when it's healthy, and like you were saying, all your members are excited. Your members are passionate, and I wish nothing but the best for y'all.
We definitely appreciate that. Appreciate that. But we're looking forward to, like I said, we're looking forward to the ride. I'm gonna say, this is October. I'm gonna say, come December, I think we'll be so excited. I don't think we're gonna be able to sleep till after it's over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because right then and there, we're looking at, we got our ball next month. You know what I'm saying? And then the following month, we got our parade. So that's where our head will be at pretty much, especially me. I know my head will be all over the place. But I think right after that parade is over, I think it's like time for like a vacation or something, or just kind of like, but
Right.
you got maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks after that. You know what I'm saying? But from what we not going through, it's everybody have that situation where, you kind of like, you have the good and the bad, you know what I'm saying? And then you have more good than bad, but you know what I'm saying? You kind of like just try to work through it and kind of like, make it happen. But right now, we got a pretty good group, and, as long as they're excited, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm excited with them. Like I told them today, I said, it's time for us to have fun, y'all. The closer we get, and I told them, I said, for the picnic, I want to see the other side of all of y'all, and I want to see the other side of y'all. Like fun-wise, you know what I'm saying? And then we are kind of like, no, okay, so the next month when we have, so I know you can get down, or something like that, or, in that area. So that's what I'm looking for. I want to see that. Because they kind of like lay it back, a little bit, but they support everything. I'm like, can you dance? do you drink or do you drink? Or, you know what I'm saying? So I clown with them when I see them all. I say something crazy to all of them. Kind of like just see where they are. You know what I'm saying? But I'm challenging them at this cookout we have. I want to see that. I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna pull out the other side out all of them. I'm just going
to dance.
Yeah, I'll pull out the side. Yeah, I'm not a dancer.
Use your ballroom dance.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull the other side out of them just to see where they are and see what kind of fun they like to have. So that's what we are.
You can tell they're all ready to pop loose, huh?
Yeah, they want to let go, but they're like, I don't know all these people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got a plan.
This is a new crew. They're probably feeling each other.
Yeah, I got a plan. I got a plan for them. Yeah, I got a plan for them. So. We looking forward to
Spiking
it.
the punch, huh?
Yeah, they unexpected out of nowhere. People that don't even expect for me to come and say, come on, let's go dance. Drag them to the dance floor or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Good.
So I look forward to to seeing y'all ride, and I wish nothing but successes for y'all.
Yes, sir.
Hail music for sure.
Yes, sir. We appreciate that.
Signing out. We will see you on the route. Thanks again for tuning in. Be sure to check out tonight's guests online. You can check them out at links all listed over here. Also, if you like us, you can support us. You go to our website, you can purchase our shirts and
These
couple
beautiful
other-
things.
couple other goodies that we have out there. And be sure to follow us online as well. The links are all over here. And while you're at it, be sure to click that subscribe button down there and the little bell to stay in touch on when we put out new content. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the route.